The wait is over, Mercury has finally moved direct, and the ripple effects are beginning to manifest. During the retrograde period, you might have felt like your authentic voice was muffled, as if speaking through a barrier, affecting not just your communication, but your inner truth. Discussions derailed, intuition seemed unreliable, and expressing emotions became a challenge. This wasn't mere coincidence, it was Mercury retrograde compelling introspection when all you craved was expression. Now, the veil of silence is lifting. Words are emerging with renewed vigor. There's a collective surge of people feeling compelled to speak their truth, sever connections, and voice long-suppressed thoughts. The process isn't always smooth. Some revelations might feel explosive. Here's the catch. This release brings its own set of consequences: emotional turbulence, unexpected responses, and irreversible relationship changes. For those who are spiritually aware, staying alert is crucial because your words during this period won't merely be heard, they'll reverberate. If you're experiencing heightened sensitivity to sound, feeling overwhelmed in social settings, or finding certain people's presence unbearable, pay attention. There's a specific spiritual explanation for these experiences, which we'll explore shortly. But before we delve deeper, consider this. The cosmic trickster isn't finished yet. Mercury's direct motion doesn't guarantee immediate stability. While Mercury has shifted course, its influence lingers, observing and waiting. We're in the shadow period, the final spiritual assessment. Mercury stands before you like a cosmic examiner posing one crucial question. Have you truly transformed, or are you merely performing? Some individuals will experience instant relief. Communication flows freely, mental clarity returns, and it's tempting to believe all challenges have passed. However, others might face sudden obstacles, miscommunications, setbacks, temptations, or triggers. Why? Mercury seeks to verify: did you genuinely develop patience, or were you simply suppressing frustration? Have you achieved authentic clarity, or are you still wearing the same mask from months ago? This isn't a simple test. It's a spiritual evaluation. Your authenticity, alignment, and integrity are under cosmic scrutiny. Failure might trigger renewed challenges because Mercury's final lesson reveals what remains unmastered. Something even more extraordinary approaches: an unexpected phenomenon. For weeks, your mind may have felt trapped in confusion, progress followed by setbacks, uncertainty, and endless overthinking where nothing seemed definite, even your own thoughts. That was Mercury retrograde's emotional haze, and it's been pervasive. And as this fog dissipates, what emerges isn't just clarity, it's a spiritual wave of understanding. Insights will arrive suddenly, revelations will transform your perspective, and previously complex matters will become crystal clear. This marks the beginning of intense divine downloads, unexpected inspiration, innovative business concepts, overdue decisions. These aren't random occurrences, they're like delayed messages finally reaching their destination. You might feel compelled to start writing, initiate projects, embrace significant opportunities, or make clean breaks. This isn't impulsiveness, it's the universal green light you've been seeking. True clarity announces itself boldly. Remember, insight without action remains potential energy. This window of opportunity is temporary. Action must precede the return of doubt disguised as reason. The path has cleared, but only for those brave enough to journey forward. And speaking of movement, universal forces are also in motion. Every prayer, tear, and written word during retrograde is about to manifest its echo. Your whispered hopes, private moments of despair, and written reflections were all heard by the universe. These weren't mere expressions, they were intentions set in motion. Mercury retrograde served as a cosmic confessional, and now the universe responds not through words, but through synchronicities, signs, opportunities, conclusions and encounters, messages hidden in everyday moments, unexpected reunions, forgotten opportunities, resurfacing undeniable truths. This is when your vibrational energy manifests its response. Whatever energy you released now returns. Some will receive validation, confirmation of their chosen path. Others will face cosmic corrections, necessary but uncomfortable truths. This isn't reward or punishment, it's reflection. You broadcast a frequency, and now, free from interference, it returns to its source. But what if the responses appear in unexpected forms? What if the answer differs from your anticipated response? This requires careful attention, because your energy field might soon attract something you've unconsciously prepared for. The connection isn't about you, it's about your energy. When Mercury stations direct, an internal shift occurs, subtle yet unmistakable. Your inner light brightens, mental clarity improves, your energy field stabilizes and radiates. But you're not the only one who notices, because energy vampires are drawn back. Outgrown relationships, past connections, disappeared exes who deflected responsibility, opportunistic colleagues. Be vigilant, because their motivation isn't nostalgia, it's energy hunger. Your spiritual evolution isn't an open invitation. This represents the shadow side of spiritual growth. As your aura brightens, you become more visible, especially to those who once fed off your uncertainty, attention, and pain. With Mercury's fog lifting, these shadows grow restless. You might receive unexpected messages of longing, communications from past connections you've spiritually outgrown, or feel drawn to reconnect with someone you've already healed from. Remember, not all reconnections serve your highest good. Some are traps, echoes of past frequencies, attempting to pull you back into old patterns. Question whether their return stems from their growth or yours. Your spiritual work is too valuable to become another's energy source. When past connections resurface, protect your essence. You're no longer just receiving messages, you've become the message itself. Mercury, communications planetary ruler, is direct, transforming you into a channel. If you feel compelled to share personal insights, reconnect with someone, or express long-held thoughts, it's purposeful. It's not random noise. It's your spirit aligning with divine timing. This is your moment of activation. Sometimes the message lies not in your words, but in your transformation. The universe now speaks through you, not just to you. You might be the sign someone else has been seeking. Your expressions, verbal, written, or energetic, carry enhanced significance. You might feel guided to share wisdom, tell your story, create, offer support, or simply hold space. This is Mercury's gift, transforming you into a vessel, someone courageous enough to break aligned silence. You've been interpreting messages for weeks. Now it's time to transmit, because someone needs to hear what only you can express. Your energy has shifted. Others sense it before you speak. Remember the mention of sudden sensitivity to crowds or social situations. Here's why. With Mercury direct, your energy field is fully exposed. During retrograde, you were internally focused, processing, disconnected from external noise. Now it's as if spiritual sensitivity has amplified, making every environment feel overwhelming, every interaction intense, and social contact energetically demanding. This isn't social anxiety or dysfunction. It's integration. What you're experiencing isn't mental, but energetic adjustment. Your system has upgraded. Your vibrational frequency has elevated. When you encounter spaces vibrating at your previous frequency, your body responds before your mind comprehends. Anxiety often signals energetic misalignment. This heightened spiritual sensitivity isn't regression. It confirms your evolution beyond superficial connections, empty conversations, or draining interactions disguised as social necessity. Your transformation is reflected in your energy's natural selectivity. This sensitivity may intensify with time. Certain individuals, environments, even sensory experiences might feel discordant. Your energy communicates changes before words can. You've evolved, but not everyone will accept or understand this shift. They might not consciously recognize the change in your energy. They just sense difference. That subtle tension, that underlying discomfort, that's energetic resonance. Mercury's direct motion doesn't just clear communication, it reveals energetic truth. It removes facades. Others grew accustomed to your adaptive masks, worn for harmony, belonging, or survival. But now that previous version feels inauthentic, even to you. Former close connections might suddenly feel distant. Shared laughter might fade. Connections might feel strained. Spiritual growth proceeds silently, but its impact can unsettle others. Those aligned with your past insecurities might struggle with your newfound confidence. Those who connected with your doubts might not recognize your clarity. It's not about judgment. It's about frequency alignment. Some might attempt to restore your previous state, not from malice, but because they miss the version of you that didn't challenge them, maintained fewer boundaries, preserved harmony through silence. But that version has evolved, and diminishing yourself for others' comfort is no longer your responsibility. Those who appreciated your silence might struggle with your truth. You needn't dilute your essence for nostalgia. Your evolution requires no justification, because here's the reality. Spiritual growth's side effects are rarely discussed, including the natural falling away of roles, dynamics, and connections that once provided comfort. This is sacred evolution. This confirms your energetic upgrade. Mercury is direct. Your path is clear. Proceed forward. The adjustment period has ended, and the universe speaks directly now. You've sought clarity, waited for signs, contemplated ideas as if too precious to act upon. But now understand, that hesitation, that silence, that uncertainty, it no longer serves protection. It was temporary shelter, a pause for realignment, and now the way forward opens. Still processing no longer suffices because the path reveals itself incrementally. It manifests in persistent impulses, dismissed opportunities, recurring thoughts in quiet moments. Mercury's direct motion doesn't just restore communication, it restores alignment. And alignment doesn't await comfort. The only remaining step is intentional movement, directed action, following that deep knowing that this precise moment exists for those ready to stop waiting for perfect conditions and begin manifesting their envisioned reality. If you've stayed until now, thank you for your attention. If this resonated with you and you'd like more similar content, please subscribe. Your support means everything. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Until we meet again, take care and remember to subscribe for more spiritual insights.